Hi there, so we're going to try again with the live video, and I'm not going to try something so difficult on my first few times doing live video. So we're just going to do an adorable little, where did he go? A little T-Rex cupcake pic, okay? I know I do a lot of girly stuff, and I think it's because I have a son and so I'm kind of bored of all this stuff. But, and I don't have a daughter to, do all the fancy stuff for. So I do a lot of girly stuff, but this is on our machine and it would be adorable for little boys or little girls that loved dinosaurs. So we're going to go right to the machine. Okay. And first thing we're going to do is we're going to find our dinosaur. Okay, let me find my... We're going to go to the pattern and we're going to choose the shapes. I hope that's okay. I swear every time I touch it, it shakes so much. Okay, we're going to go into our animals and go all the way down to the bottom. And they have a T-Rex. They also have a Stegosaurus. So we're just going to choose the T-Rex. Click OK. His size is fine for now. We just want one for now. We're going to click Set. And we're going to bring him down to the middle and we're going to blow him up so we can see what we're doing. Zooming is fun, but zooming is fine, not fun, but it's also really hard to get it zoomed in correctly. Okay, so that, just make sure that it has a middle, there's a little bit around each part on each side. Alright, so then we're going to click OK, choose OK again. Now we're going to add a pattern. We're going to come in here to the shapes. We're going to choose the rectangle. We're going to turn it 90 degrees. We're going to choose OK, and we're going to set it. Okay? We're going to bring this down here, and we want it to be in the middle as much as possible as well. And we're going to go into the edit screen. And we're going to choose this button, which makes it where we can do these two separately. And we want our width to be about 1.5. Doesn't have to be exact, just do what, what feels right for you. All right, and the height really doesn't matter either because we're going to weld it in there. I guess I don't mean it doesn't matter either, but it doesn't really matter because we just want to have a little tab at the bottom is what we're going for. So we're going to click OK with this one. We're going to select all. We're going to put, we're going to select them, then we're going to select all, click OK, and we're going to weld. And that's going to give us a little tab at the bottom without any cutting in between. Okay? And it's going to say OK to weld the pattern outline. It's irreversible. Yep, that's what we want. Choose OK. And now here's where we're going to put our little slits in. The little pieces right here. Those guys. That's what's going to make these turn into pics. So you can do this with any shape on your machine. Okay, so we're going to go to Add, and we're going to go down here to the borders. And you can go scroll through all of them, but it's on the last page, last couple pages. It's B0, B001. Okay? Click OK. We're going to need it much smaller, so maybe 1 instead of 1.5. Okay, we're going to set it. And we're not going to choose 2 at first because we want to make sure that this is the right size before trying to duplicate it, just to save ourselves some work. So it looks like it is, but it's also a little too wide. It's too close to the edges for my comfort. So I'm going to bring it down just a little. Click OK. That looks good to me. We're going to click number and we're going to have 2. Grab, not that one. This one. Oh, that's such a pain. It's so close to the big one that it's not letting me grab that little piece. Alright, we're going to have to zoom in. I didn't want to have to zoom in. What a pain. This is supposed to be simple. All right. Well, let's just move him. Okay, now we'll move him back. Oh my gosh, sometimes I make things so hard on myself. Okay. Okay, these actually need to come up quite a bit, so we just want to have enough area around all parts that it's not fragile. And you'll probably want to stick a piece of tape behind it anyways, just to be double safe with the kids. But we're going to click, well, we're not going to click OK yet. We're going to select all, click OK, and then we're going to group. We're not going to weld, we're going to group on this one. Choose OK, and then makes it all one big piece. Now we can take it and make it little again. So go back into your edit screen, go back into the size screen, and we're going to bring it down to about 2.5 inches for the width. That's about how wide it wants to be, well, how wide it would look the best over a cupcake. But you can make these any sizes you want, okay? So I'm just going to put them up here in the corner for now. And I think that I can fit 3 onto the piece that I'm going to be uploading. So I'm just going to go ahead and click OK. And I'm going to click OK. Don't worry about any of that. We're going to scan in our background, okay? I'm going to move my machine back a little bit. Put my piece of green. Last time I used a piece of black on my last live video and you couldn't see it at all. Okay, let's zoom back out. It's kind of cool. On Facebook live video, you can't zoom at all. Once you're live, and that's it. So let's take this guy and just put it right in the middle. Okay, where's my spatula? Hope you're having a nice day wherever you are. It's really cold and groggy here, but it's not stormy winter, so I'm happy with that. Okay, so just going to choose to upload it. All right, and then on the screen, we're going to choose this blue button right here. It's going to let us upload this green into the background so that we can know where to put our cupcake pics exactly, okay? It's still so dark for you guys. Oh, that's so frustrating. Okay, well, this machine is really awesome because you can do this, and I'm sorry that you can't really see what I'm doing. But just grab your dinosaurs and pull them onto the paper. Okay, and these guys are overlapping like that, so I'm going to bring him down here. Okay, that's good enough for me. I'm going to ask it to cut. And I've been cutting this, so I'm not going to do a test cut, but I would hope that you guys do. My blade is set at in between 4 and 3, and I think I'm going to bump it up just a little bit because last time it kind of shredded the paper a little bit. So, and my settings are the cut speed is at 1. You can't go any lower than that, and you want it on low if you're doing intricate designs. My cut pressure is 3 because this is kind of thick cardstock, but you can play around with that, play around with those when you're doing your test cuts, okay? So I'm going to click OK, get out of there. We're going to click Start. Okay. Now we're just gonna go ahead and lift this off gently. When you're using cardstock, you don't want to pull on your machine because that kind of makes it where the sticky comes off. Really easy if you yank on your cardstock. Okay, and it leaves paper on there. It's annoying. Okay, and then gently, and if you have your spatula, use your spatula. But you just want to gently lift these guys up. I like to keep this on there because it helps me have something that has some pull against me. Okay, so they're done. They're so cute. Their little noses and their eyes are popped open. And let me steal his cupcake, not pupcake. Okay, and then you want to take it, you want it to go where the wood is only in the front a little bit. Okay, there we go. So that part is in the back and it looks nice and neat. Roar. Hope you had fun. Bye-bye.